Good morning, friends. My name is Mr. A.D. Patil. I am from the R.C. Patel College of Engineering and Polytechnic Shirpur. Today we will discuss projection of point of the engineering graphics subject. Okay, so this subject is in semester 1 and 2 for the D.2 University, Lonere. So, important keywords in the projection of points are above, in front, behind and below. So with respect to these words, question is set. Okay, so while drawing or solving the questions, so in projection of point, following points to be remembered while solving the questions. So in the projection of point, front view is always projected on the vertical plane, top view is always projected on the HP plane, horizontal plane. So point will be situated in any quadrant, first, second, third and fourth. So these rules are applied. So front view is always projected on VP and top view is always projected on HP. So third point, so how to understand which one is a front view and which one is a top view? So if we draw the horizontal arrowhead towards the VP plane, so it will represent the front view. If we draw the vertical arrowheads towards the HP plane, it will represent the top view. So arrowheads towards the plane represents front view and top view. Horizontal represents front view and vertical represents the top view. So in next step, fifth step, so always rotate the horizontal plane in clockwise direction by 90-degree angle. So we are made assumption that we will only rotate the horizontal plane and VP vertical plane will be vertical. Okay, so in the next diagram we will understand all these points. Suppose this vertical line represents the VP, horizontal line represents the HP, horizontal plane. Suppose capital point A is situated in quadrant first, point B situated in second quadrant, point C is situated in quadrant third, and in fourth quadrant point D is situated. So by using the keywords we will mention that point A is above the HP and in front of VP. So point B, which is behind the VP. Point B is behind the VP and above the HP. Next point C. Point C is below the HP. Below the HP and behind the VP. Point D is below the HP and in front of VP. So next, what I have done? I have drawn the arrowheads. Okay, arrowhead's direction is toward the plane, 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 towards the plane, and towards the planes. So all arrowheads are directed towards the HP and VP. So all horizontal arrowheads represents the front view. All horizontal arrowheads represents the front view, and all vertical all vertical arrowheads represents the top view. Okay, so above distance. So in this, suppose point A is above. So above distance means above distance is projected on the VP plane, and in front distance, this is the in front distance, is projected on the HP plane. HP plane. So next step, rotate the HP plane and mark it. Okay, so by observing this diagram we will clear the all concept of the projection of point. Okay, now we will understand the concept by this question. Suppose VP plane, HP plane, and in first quadrant point A is situated. So point A is 20 mm above the HP and 30 mm in front of VP. While solving, first draw the arrowheads. First draw the arrowheads. Arrowheads directed towards the respective planes. So 20 mm, so distance will be projected on the VP. So 30 mm, first draw the arrowhead. So arrowhead directed towards the HP planes. So vertical arrowhead represents top view. Horizontal arrowhead represents front view. Okay, so this 20 mm distance will be projected on the VP plane. 20 mm distance will be projected on the VP plane. Okay, so for the naming for the front view is A dash. Naming for the front view is A dash. So next, top view always projected on the HP plane. So for the top view is in front distance. In front distance is 30 mm. So 30 mm distance will be projected on the HP plane. So for the top view, naming will be small letter A. So front view distance always projected on VP and top view distance always projected on HP. So draw the arrowhead and use the same concepts. So next step is rotate the HP plane. So rotate the HP plane in clockwise direction. In clockwise direction by 90 degree. So this plane, horizontal plane, will be vertical. This horizontal HP plane will be vertical because we are rotating in clockwise direction by 90 degree. So this 30 mm distance will be projected on here. So this point will be so 30 mm distance will be projected on the vertical line. So name will be A dash. So final answer will be draw XY line, draw vertical line. Okay, so this distance will represent 20 mm and this distance will represent 30 mm. Naming will be A dash and A. So this will be the final answer. Thank you very much.